Yo, my spirit guides just told me. My spirit guides just told me, bro, that you had something to do with all the stuff with Mills, and that you actually believed that bullshit when I was in character talking online. I can't believe they told me Alyssa agreed with that. Just she doesn't get much attention. Bless her heart, dude. I know that you didn't believe that bullshit. You could have just asked me, bro. We need to talk, man. You should call me. You know my number. 256-622-3269. If you had something to do with killing Mims, or if you tried to set me up or something like that, because they're talking about something like that, I can't understand it all. Because you thought that shit about Alyssa was true, I was just trying to get the criminal vote, and they was treating me like a goody two-shoes. So I exaggerated, because anytime you lie to a girl and you lay with her, that's borderline rape. That's like in God's eyes, because she's under false pretense. So anyway, I stretched the truth that time, because I become all things to all men so that I might be any means reach some. And I was being, the criminals was treating me at that time like they wasn't really trying to hear me. They wasn't listening. I wasn't getting their approval because they thought I was a goody two-shoes, because I'm not really as experienced as them. I ain't never killed nobody, nothing like that. So I exaggerated, told something that would sound true. Because there was a period of time where I looked back and realized that your sister was stunted in her growth and understanding, because she felt rejected by your mom, that she wouldn't listen to anything she tried to teach her. So she was kind of dumb, like a person who held back a grade, no offense, or a person who had been, she stunted her own growth being rebellious. She didn't want to listen to your mom because she felt she didn't want her, because she had overheard that your mom wanted a boy and was disappointed when she found out it was a girl. So anyway, she wanted attention and stuff, and she was not where she needed to be mentally as far as maturity. And I found out that God considers that spirit realm, like, ransacking, rape, pillage, plunder. Whenever you, don't realize or take the time before you sleep with somebody to realize whether or not they were really mentally, spiritually fit. If you're not trying to make her your wife, you shouldn't do that. That's borderline rape. That out of wedlock, take advantage of a young girl who's looking for attention because she felt her mama didn't want her and stuff like that. So I was like owning up. I stretched the truth, When I said that's a girl I might as well have raped, I done recorded a sermon for you and everything on that. Because how many men been there in freshman, junior year when you say anything to get in a girl pant, or when you don't even notice how she feeling or her emotional state, and you want to lay with her, so you tell her some fluffed up bullshit, or you present yourself a certain way that ain't really necessarily the whole truth, and then you lay with her when God's revealed to me that anytime you try to be favorable in the eyes of a girl by not telling them the whole truth, take advantage of their kindness or their naiveness when they're young, things like that, just say anything to get in their pants, which is not what I did. I was totally honest with her, but I didn't tell her the whole truth. The whole truth was that I may or may not have wanted to be her boyfriend, but I did. But she was talking to somebody else. So anyway, my spirit guides told me you went to her and asked her if that was true, and that she said yes. And her trashy, slutty ass said yes because because she wanted attention and she was getting attention. And I said that's hilarious. If that's true and you killed Mims, I'm going to expose you to your goddamn, for murder. I don't care if you try to set me up or not. They, or CIA, FBI, been trained in profiling people. They can understand when somebody's telling the truth based on their tone. So I know where to look now. My spirit guides told me that, that was you because of Alyssa, and that you had something to do with that. So I hope that God, that ain't the case, because you'll go down for a long, long time. And it's obvious that I'm telling the truth. I was just preaching a sermon. I exaggerated because I become all things to all men so that I might by any means reach some. So welcome to hell, bro, because this is going to be crazy whenever I expose this, and you have to ask Alyssa, in court or wherever it winds up, why did you agree with that if it wasn't true? And make me believe that. She's going to be like, I was getting attention for once, and you felt bad for me, and I was like the center of attention, and I kind of felt good because I always feel like a third wheel because Mama loves you and Zach but didn't love me, and you're going to look stupid as fuck, and then you're going to go down for murder. That's going to be hilarious. Yeah, so anyway, I just thought I'd tell you. I love you, bro. But yeah, you should know better and believe my bullshit. I told you how many times I was in character. All you had to do was ask. Wow, that's crazy. You just fucked your career and everything. Anyway, we'll decide to see what happens. But bro, it's going to be obvious I'm telling the truth when I do. And I don't care what lengths you went through to try to set that up, because that's hilarious, because that never happened. So you're mad at your sister now. Please be easy on her. Show her the forgiveness of Christ. Don't be mad at her. She didn't ever get no attention. She always felt that you and Zach got more attention. So when you went to her, I made it too easy. And you asked her that, you should have just asked me. Who was that dude in the last video? Oh, that's the girl that I might as well have raped, might as well have thrown in the trash, because I didn't respect her femininity. I didn't respect her age and her naivety. I didn't realize that I was keen and ahead of my class, and I was 1 year older than her. But I was so much, ahead of the curve, and she was like a kid who's been held back because she wouldn't listen to her mama. She felt she didn't want her. So she was kind of, slow on learning certain things and wasn't at the level it needed to be to understand the intimate connection between the male and the female. And so that might as well be rape in the eyes of God. Have you been there, church? You know what I'm saying? Where you just lay with a girl, whether she ready or not, and you just glad to be getting your rocks off. Well, that ain't what life's about. And if you didn't intend to make her your wife, then guess what that is to God in the spirit realm? That's borderline rape. Because you was just letting her believe the best version of yourself, and it really wasn't true. Or you held back some details that she really needed to know, and you didn't inform her. And so you might as well be ransacking that poor girl and pillaging and plundering her. Can I get an amen, church? You might as well have just bent her over, bang, bang, boom, boom, thrown her in the trash, because that girl didn't matter to you, did she? No, well then you raped that girl. And when you stand before God, if you told her no lies and she lay with you, still believing them lies, then guess what? You raped her, and he gonna charge you with it, I believe, with all my heart. And I don't speak for him, but let me tell you, church, I've been there. You been there freshman year? When you say anything to get a girl pant, or when you just don't even care if that girl ready or not, but she wanting to do it, and you don't have the voice of wisdom and the voice of reason, you're not going to rationalize and say, hey, maybe we need to wait because you don't care about that girl. You ain't trying to marry that girl, and you just say, oh yeah, come on, mama, let's climb aboard and saddle up and let's ride off into the sunset. Well, let me tell you something. If you told her a lie, or you told her a half-truth, or you wasn't totally completely honest and forbearing with her, and you let her lay with you before you corrected that, and you owned up for that and confessed that before the Lord and her, as a witness, God is your witness, you ain't tell her that, and you slept with her, well then guess what you did? You raped her. So I wonder how many times you're going to be charged with counsel rape. I wonder how many times when you stand before God, he's going to say you raped a girl. Every time you ever lied to her and let her believe a lie when you lay down with her. Because that's what that is in the spirit realm. That's ransacking, that's breaking and entering, that's pillaging and plundering, that's infringing on another person's rights, their God-given sacred rights as a human being. Can I get an amen? That's when you taking advantage of someone's trust. That's when you take it for granted, the love of a woman, that she might have been your wife, and you might never know it. You went right past your divine soulmate twin flame match, and you just treating her like a bang, bang, boom, boom sex toy. So let me tell you something, that's rape in the eyes of God, because you did not care about that person's soul or where they were at mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. So I said that and spun it that way. It's called spin art, Nick, because I was targeting a certain demographic, and it was the sinful crowd that would not believe me and wouldn't listen to my message for the Lord, because I was not a real criminal in their eyes, because I ain't never killed nobody. They looked at me as a goody two-shoes who lived right here in the privileged life, like you always have, just homegrown and all this shit. I didn't have it hard like you in that sense with my family cooking dope or anything. So I hate how gullible you can be. I really hope you didn't do that. But anyway, just so you know, that's what that was, because I thought nobody would ever believe that. You know what I'm saying? So tell your mama I said sorry about that, because I know she knows. She definitely know better, and she's keen. She got spiritual intuition. She knows something ain't right if she believe that. And you know what I'm saying? But Alyssa just trying to get attention. And when you gave it to her and treated her like the victim, she liked that shit because of everything she's been going through. So she ate it up. And she hates me anyway, because last time we talked, we got in a fight. So anyway, you look stupid now. If that was the case. Weak nerd. Just saying. Anyway, realize, bro, you fucked up if you did that to men's, because it's going to come to the light. Or if y'all had anything to do with that. And it's also going to come to the light that she was lying when she agreed with that. And I only said that to get the criminal vote, because they wouldn't listen to me. They thought I was a goody two-shoes. And so I was just trying to tell them, hey, I sinned greatly. I might as well have, because I didn't treat her like a lady. That's all I meant. And I did that every time when I was a kid, like every other boy. So anyway, you got a bone to pick with her now. And you stupid. If you did that, you're really stupid. And I can only laugh to keep from crying, bro, because we had a great relationship. I didn't know you was in secret competition with me, because Alyssa and Zach was in your ear and influential spiritually the whole time. Like, you should defeat Brown Kid since he punched your friend in the face, and since he thinks he made you and he fucked up your football career by influencing you to rap. So you ought to be better than him and be in a secret competition with him. I didn't realize they was influencing you to be a doomsday device to explode on me. Now they just really fucked up your future, and you trusted the wrong one. And now if you participated in that for them, guess what? They was lying. They were just mad because I came between them, because Zach and Alyssa fucked, because they're sick. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Zach did something to her or what. I don't know. But I know that something wasn't right. Anyway, he felt I'd come between them, so they was influencing you the whole time to war with me, and you chose the wrong side. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I love you, little bro. Peace.